Alright guys, so in today's tutorial we're doing a comb over with a hard part. We're going to start off by wetting the hair thoroughly, and we're going to do all our shear work and our styling first. We're going to try and build a foundation here that we're going to fade into. So you want to make sure you wet the hair thoroughly because hair has elasticity to it. So you're either going to cut it fully dry or fully wet. So I'm going to section it off here on the sides. And I'm going to start cutting my first guideline. This sets the foundation for me that I know I'm not going to go past this guideline with my clippers. On this next here, I just basically did a basic trim on top. I apologize that I didn't have the correct camera angle, but the haircut was too good to pass up and not give you guys the content. So just take my word for it, it was just a basic trim up top. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. I've been trying to drop a lot more content, be more active. If you guys want to see anything specific, let me know. Get active in the comments. So after I've cut it here to the desired length, I'm going to start applying some product here, and I'm using Tomb 45 indestructible clay. So I'm going to work it from the roots out, make sure that I apply it thoroughly, and then after that I'm going to use my blow dryer and style in the style that I want. So our clay by Tomb 45 has bentonite in it. That allows it to expand when it's wet to 5 times the amount, so it gives you a lot of instant volume. What I'm doing here is I'm blow drying the hair. Obviously it's a comb over, but I want some volume to it. So to get volume, tension equals volume. So that's why you see me stretching the hair out, and that gives me tension, which gives you volume. I'm using medium heat and medium speed on the blow dryer, by the way. You see that style coming together here. You get a better angle here of the tension that I was speaking about. So now here I'm using my Wall Cordless Senior, the anniversary edition. I have my number 2 guard all the way closed. I'm going right up to that guideline that I told you guys I set up with my shears first. And what I'm doing here is I'm just removing bulk so that I can start my fade with a clean canvas. And here I'm going all the way towards the top, but I'm not quite disconnecting it. I don't want to really disconnect it. I want to keep some squareness to this. You can see I'm coming right off the head. So once I have a clean canvas to work with, I'm going to go in with my Andis cordless T-outliners. I'm going to stamp in this line. And I'm going to keep the front C-cup a little darker, just because I want it to be more pronounced. I think it gives it a nice unique look. And you'll see how it comes together here at the end when I put the shape up on him in the front. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ball them out using my cordless T-outliners. These things mow through hair, they're pretty powerful. Quite happy with them so far. Guys, we got a big class coming up that I'm really excited about. It's going to be Barber Josh OP, Tyreek Jackson, and my business partner, Chris Bosio, here in the Tampa Bay area. It's called Education with a Purpose. Make sure you go to tune45.com, check it out. You can buy your tickets on there. I mean, you want to talk about heavy hitters in the room. This class is going to be amazing. December 9th in Tampa, beautiful weather. Make sure you don't miss it. Go find the information on that. Here I'm using my Bronze Series 9, and I make sure to bald out my client. So I'm back using the cordless seniors with the lever all the way open. I'm starting my next guideline here to blend out the zero line. I want to make sure I give myself enough space to blend, right? You see I gave myself enough space. When you're starting out, a lot of the problem that young barbers have is they don't give themselves enough space. They're afraid to raise the fade. If you don't give yourself space, it's going to be crimped. It's going to be too condensed. You have to give yourself space, otherwise the blend won't come together. And what I did was I closed the lever all the way, and as I go up, as I erase it, I open it up little by little until it's all the way gone. Here I'm using the Wall Premium 1 guard with the lever all the way open. And same thing, I just work it closed all the way, and as I close it, I raise it less and less. You can also follow the method of open, middle, closed, if that makes it a little easier for you to understand. And then here to help with the transition between the 1 and the half and the no guard, I'm using the Wall Premium half guard. So because you guys know I already did the number 2 to take the bulk off, here I'm using the Wall 1.5 guard to help with the transition between the 1 and the 2. And then if there's anything left, as you can see, there's still a little bit of darkness there left, a little bit of bulk. So when I say bulk, that's what I'm referring to. I'm using the Wall number 1 guard with the lever open, and I'm just touching it up and going back over it. That's what makes the difference in a haircut, guys, is going back over it and detailing your work. You see the blend come together there. So here I'm doing the same thing on this side, obviously, right? Because unless you want some sort of weird haircut, what you do to one side, you must do to the other. So I'm started off with the next guideline. I close the lever all the way, open it slowly, and as I open it, I make sure that I don't go past that guideline. So like I said earlier, get active in the comments, guys. I want to hear from you guys. I want to communicate with you. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know if you're in school, if you're a veteran, if you're just a mom or a father cutting hair at home, just trying to learn some extra tips. Get active in the comments. And let me know what you guys want to see next. So here I'm tying in the sides together. I'm tying in the back together with the sides. And I'm following the same steps. You guys can follow on with the captions. Just let you listen to this fresh beat by Mota Beats. The link is in the description. You guys can see the blend is coming together here. Now I'm just doing a little bit of touch-up work, like I said, just going back over my work, just detailing it. Now I'm going to start doing the shape up, and you'll see what I was meaning, or what my intentions were by keeping that front area dark. It just gives it a nice transition. C-cup popping, look at that. Sheesh. So now I'm doing the edge in the front. I'm using my comb just to get all those little baby hairs down, making sure I give them a nice clean edge in the front. So as I'm doing the shape in the front, I always use the mirror as a reference or as a guide. You see I'm using it there. It's almost like taking a step back and looking from outside the box. When you're right in front of the haircut, you can't quite see those details. What I'm doing here, this is a technique. I'm using the razor. Usually people use a feather razor or a safety razor. I just use my 245 triple cartridge razor, and I'm softening the blend. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to soften that transition between the style on the top and the fade on the sides without losing too much length. I don't want to lose length. I want to retain that length. So I'm just softening the blend using the razor. You can also use a shear of a comb, which I will use in just a second here as well, to help with that or to achieve that. Don't mind me, guys, I'm still working on my still blading. And I'm going to make a video on the importance of still blading here very soon. Here I'm just using a styling comb or a pomp comb just to get the style right. And now I'm putting in the hard part. One of the finishing touches of this haircut. Here I'm using my razor. So when you think of your T-outliner or your trimmer, that's to create an outline. You want to use your razor to make those sharp lines. So make sure your trimmers aren't zero gap. There's just no need for that. My man is looking like Bruno Mars. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I promise you he's looking like Bruno Mars right now. Either way, guys, I want to thank you for taking some time out of your day to spend some time with me in these haircut tutorials. Get active in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Make sure you smash that like button. And, you know, subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, then hit that bell so you know next time I drop a video. I appreciate your time, and I will see you guys next week.